Hi, you're watching Floyd Steinberg's YouTube channel. Today, the 1010 Music Black Box. This is some kind of tabletop sampler and I've owned it for some months now, but I never really got around to go into the depths of this machine. So today I'm going to change that and try to create a track or a song on this machine and use it as a sequencer too. So here we go. Okay, so this is the black box tabletop sampler, very small size. This is nice for traveling. We've got this nice screen which is clearly readable in the brightest sunlight even. Some encoders here, which are quite firm. Back and info button for accessing different submenus. The line of keys here which switch between the different function screens. And buttons for record, stop and play. And I've preloaded a Rhodes or Wurlitzer sound here. And next I want to record a drum track, so choose an empty pad here and then press the info button, press load. And so I've prepared this folder of drum samples here. And now if you hit this button file and load all, the black box will load all the samples into this slot here and assign them to different keys on the MIDI keyboard, so you can play the drums live. One thing you must adjust is the MIDI channel, so on the pad screen press the info key and then hit the MIDI button here. And we want to be on channel 2. Alright, so now I can play the drums on the keyboard. And before I begin recording, I want to set up my sequence. So press the sequence button and then select the sequence you want to work on. And now press the info button twice, and now you see we've got a step length of 16 notes per bar, and now I want the step count to be the maximum number, which is 128 steps, so that should be 8 bars of music in one pattern or one sequence. Alright, so now let's choose this sequence. Metronome is turned on. I have 1 bar of pre-recording and then the recording starts. So hit the record button and play, and here we go. And now, second round, I want to record the hi-hat. Alright, here we go. And 1, 2, 3. Alright, now this sounds a bit wrong, and that is because I forgot to set up the play mode on this slot or on this sound. So what I want to do now is to change this value here from mono to polyphonic. So now we can listen again. So now I want to check if I did something's wrong here. So we can go to the sequencer screen, then press the sequence here, and then zoom in and see if we got some false notes here. looks okay. Looks okay, so that are the drums. So next thing I want to do is to record the piano. And now I want to assign a MIDI channel too. So once again, press the pad on the pad screen, press the info button twice, then MIDI, and we've got channel 1 here, so I need to change my key steps to channel 1. And now we can record the piano. Okay, let's listen. And also take a look at the screen. We want to change the notes of the keyboard. And so there's one false note here. This began too late. So, oops. So we can now place a note here and move it around with the cursor keys. All right. Now let's record the bass. So once again, I go to the pad screen and select this empty slot here. And once again, press the info button, then load. And then we can search for the bass sample, and I think that was here. And here, and once again, load all. And now go back, assign the MIDI channel, and this should be channel 3. And once again, change the key step to channel 3. Listen to this. Once again, the multi-sample made from, I think, 8 or 10 samples. You can also use velocity layers on the black box, but this is just a number of samples split over the keyboard. And yeah, I'm going to continue recording some tracks here, and I'll come back to you once I'm done. Okay, so I've recorded my bass line, and now I want to add an external synthesizer, for example our noisy friend here, the Synth. And I've created a pad to do that. So if we press the info button twice, you can see I've set up a MIDI to receive on channel 4 and send on channel 1. So basically the black box is redirecting the MIDI data to the synthesizer. And on the main page you can see I've turned the level of this track itself all the way down, so we can only hear this instrument. Alright, let's choose another patch here. Now I can play it like this. Alright, let's try to record this. This is the 50th time I try this, so fingers crossed. Here we go, record, play. Alright, so now I can work on this and I'll see you later. Okay, next I'm going to record my guitar. So here's my pedal board and this is connected to the black box. Okay, my guitar pedal board is connected to the audio input of the black box. I've selected this empty pattern here, this empty pad here, then press the info button and you can see this audio meter, line meter, and I've increased the gain a little bit. So now we should be able to hear my guitar. Yeah, nice. And now I can just press record and play to start a continuous loop and play my guitar until I get it right. So here we go. Yeah, so after all this work, we're left with this. Listen to this. So yeah, that's the 1010 black box used as a sequencer. I didn't show a lot of features in this. Of course, it can do a lot more as a sampler. It can do granular sampling. I also didn't show you the use of the 3 audio outputs. So I'm planning to put external effects on the electric piano patch later on. Probably I'm going to turn this into a complete track and upload it to my YouTube channel in some days. So keep an eye on this channel. Yeah, and that's it for today. I hope you found this interesting. I think I was slightly disappointed when I first bought this, but now I've changed my mind a little bit and I think I'm going to keep it. And I think I'm going to do some more videos on that and use it in future tracks, so keep an eye on my channel. And as always, thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye bye.